Yeah, so I saw a video online where a guy he had one of these laptops, right? These MSI Titan GT73 VRs, these expensive laptops with the desktop GTX 1080, the 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM running at 24 megahertz, 2400 megahertz, I should say. And they also, you can put 64 gigs of RAM in these things. They're very powerful. This one is the 4K one with the 4K IPS G-Sync screen. And when I was watching his reviews, I noticed that he was playing Doom. And he said, oh, when you play Doom on 4K, it's not as smooth and the frames drop. But if you lower it to 1080p resolution, it'll work better. So I saw that video and I was like, you know what? Let me get this laptop. Let me see what's going on. A lot of these reviewers and these people that be making these videos, they don't be using the full potential of this laptop. This laptop is a beast. And I'm about to show you right now. Let's see if you can get a little closer. Alright. Let's get a little closer. Alright. So he was running Doom, right? I was saying, why would you go out and spend money and buy a 4K laptop and play all your games on 1080p? Why not play it on 2160? Why are you going to play it on 1080? Like, that's saying I'm going to buy a Ferrari and not go fast. I'm just going to buy a Ferrari but still ride my bike. So I'm going to show you guys, if you guys buy these power laptops to game on 4K and get like a good 55 to 60 FPS. But in Doom, he was getting 20 FPS in Doom. I'm gonna show you why. See what you want to do is, I gotta open up my Steam. All right. Open Doom. I'm gonna tell you why. Alright. Yeah, this laptop does get loud though. I'm gonna show you. Alright, this is the Doom. Alright. Skip all that. So I got the MSI Afterburner and all that good stuff, all that frame watching, frame counting, temperature. You don't want to put the fans on auto because the fans are gonna start just, they're not gonna get as loud and they're not gonna cool as quick. What you want to do is put on advanced fans. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show you right there. So I'm gonna use the controller because I'm a beastie PC control player. Alright. So watch. Let's put this right here. Let me get this up and running. First, let me go to the settings. Okay, now. Alright. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see real good, but let's see. So as you can see the settings, I got it on 4K. And it's on 4K. See? Everything's on ultra high settings. The way you want to game, You want to spend money on a gaming PC, you want to enjoy the full effects of the game, right? All right. See, look. This is Doom. 4K ultra settings. 60 FPS. Right? I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Alright. See? So, see, the frames are not dropping. 60 FPS, good temperatures. Alright, I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna tell you why now. See what they forgot to mention. Alright. When you buy this laptop, right? The MSI GT73 VR 6F Titan Pro, the SLI 1080s, or whatever one you get, whatever one you decide to customize or you get from MSI, right? You gotta go here. You gotta play with the settings. When you first get this laptop, right, fresh out of the box, like you don't even touch it, fresh out of the box, it comes. See, look at the CPU. It's the i7 6820HK. It comes 2.7 gigahertz out the box. See? You can't do nothing with 2.7 gigahertz. So this is what you do. Right? Instead of messing with 2.7 gigahertz, you want to go here. Alright? See where it says right here? System Tuner, Turbo. You want to click on the cog. Or the gear, or whatever you call it. And you see right here? You might want to put it at 4.0. Because it's a Skylake processor. And they work really good on, 4.0 gigahertz. You might want to put that up. The GPU, you ain't really got to touch it. It automatically clocks itself. So you might want to, raise that to 4.0. That's the warning. And you want to put your fans on advanced. See, you want to set it that once the CPU or the GPU gets a little hot, you want your fans to spin at 100%. You want to make sure your fans is cooling your CPU and cooling your GPU. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the temperatures, you get like 50, 55 Celsius. The GPU only gets to like 70, goes back down to 68. You get a good, good cooling. The fans don't get that loud. Because I noticed when you put on automatic, the fans go loud. They're like, woo! See, like this could give you a good, perfect demonstration. These fans get loud. Look. You hear that? The fan is so loud that you can't even hear the game. It's crazy. It's like it sounds like a lawnmower. Like, yeah! You want to enjoy your game and you don't want to game and have that loud sound. So that's what you got to do. You got to go into those options. You got to configure this laptop. When you properly configure this laptop, put everything how it is. You put the 6820HK, you put it to 4.0 gigahertz. You put everything, you take it off of automatic, you put it on advanced settings. When you play games like Doom on full ultra settings, 4K, you'll get 60 FPS. 60 on Doom, 4K ultra settings. Those other reviews that I saw, they had the same laptop, they were getting 20 FPS, Doom was lagging all over the place, and the dude said, if you have a 4K laptop and you're trying to play Doom, the pixels are not that good, you might want to put on 1080p. Like I said, why would you buy a 4K laptop and play games in 1080p? You bought a 4K laptop to play 4K games in 4K. So you're better off doing that. If you have to do a little overclocking to get better performance out of your laptop, I suggest you do it because you want to put this 4K IPS screen to some good use. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well. Who gonna buy a 4K TV and watch 1080p movies? You want to see that true 4K. You want to enjoy your games. You know what I'm saying? If you're a game enthusiast and you love video games like me, you're gonna get you want the best of the best. You don't want to buy a 4K TV and playing your games on 1080p. That's stupid. Well, might as well just save your money and get a 1080p laptop. You want to go all out. You want to get the big boy. And this right here, you know, it's really, yo, you got to leave it plugged in. Another thing, if you're going to be playing games, you got to leave it in the power. I was playing Watch Dogs 2, and I plugged out the laptop because I wanted to get I wanted to get comfortable on the couch. So I plugged it out, and my frame started dropping. It went from being 55 FPS, it dropped down to 13. And I was like, I thought something was wrong with the laptop. And then I plugged the power back in, and I realized to be playing games, you have to be by a wall. So this is not really a portable gaming laptop. It's movable, yeah, but you still have to be, you know, next to a socket. You know, you're going to have to, you go to like Starbucks or something, you want to play games like in McDonald's or something, you're going to have to hog a plug. You know, you're going to have to tell all those people that's charging their iPhones that they got to step aside, because this right here, this baby suck a lot of power. This right here, probably raise your light bill too. This little laptop sucks a lot of power. It's really good, man. So, the video was to show you, you know, so how to get a little clock in so you can enjoy a 4K laptop, because, you know what I'm saying, you want to get the best out of your laptop. So, that will definitely work. So, do that, and you'll be very satisfied. And it works on a lot of games, like a lot of big games, like, you know, Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Black Ops, Battlefield 1, Division, Deus Ex, you know, Watch Dogs, you know, all those big titles, Doom. You get like 55 to 60. Doom, you definitely right off the bat on ultra settings, you're going to get 60 FPS. And I know the Rise of Tomb Raider is a very hard game to push. You definitely get 55, 57 FPS on a decent, on 4K with almost all the settings on ultra. You put the shadows. You got to tune down the shadows, but you can leave everything on ultra to high settings. But the for some reason, when you render in the shadows with the graphic card, it drops some of your frames. But if you put the shadows down on your GPU, man, you'll be getting a decent frame rate, and you'll be able to game on 4K. You know what I'm saying? You get to show all your friends all the eye candy and how it looks. But other than that, yeah, it's a great laptop. But if you buy this laptop straight out the box and you want a game, and you gaming on 2.7 gigahertz, you're better off playing on 1080p. But if you raise a little bit of the clock speed, it's safe. It's not gonna overheat. It's not gonna void your warranty. Because why would it void your warranty to overclock your CPU a little bit if the software is in there? You know, why give me overclocking software if you don't want me to overclock? And no way in hell you can play 4K games if you don't overclock this. You know, this is a laptop, not a desktop. Come on, they gotta think. People are gonna overclock this. You know what I'm saying? You paying all this money, you wanna enjoy it. And that's it. Alright? I'm out.